Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today I want to review Biomutant on the Xbox Series X. So, I've been playing this game since I got home from work. Okay. At first it was a little rough because I wasn't. I was kind of expecting something different, but as soon as I realized exactly what this game was and who it was designed for, everything fell right into place. Everything works. Everything works the way I believe it's intended. Okay, so if you're an older person like myself, Biomutant probably isn't for you. But that being said, as soon as you realize that this game is made for kids and teens, like younger gamers, it all makes perfect sense. Like everything everything fits right into place. It's you know, the combat's good, but it's not too hard. The the upgrading is pretty simple. I mean, it's I mean this is definitely good for like a younger generation of gamers to get them into the RPG, um, to get them into the RPG genre. Like Experiment 101, like dude, they knocked it out of the park with this. I'm sorry, but after I realized exactly what this game was and started thinking about it from like 14-year-old me perspective, yeah, this game is pretty freaking cool. I mean, just the way it's designed and the way it feels and the way it plays and the NPCs, how they talk. I mean, because they don't talk. They do the like you're playing like Animal Crossing or something, and then like the narrator comes across and oh, this is what they said and stuff. Like, it is cool. Okay, this game actually works now, and like I'm super pumped now, and I'm like wow, I've been playing this game now for what, like 6-7 hours. Yeah, like it took me a good, gosh, it took me a little while, and then I and then I jumped on on live on YouTube to go ahead and do like my first impressions. And like, honestly, like, I mean, I haven't completed the game yet, but I'm to this part where like I'm in a mech and I'm running around as a mech. I've been kind of taking my time dawdling, playing around and stuff with this game. Now that I understand like what it is and who it's possibly made for, I'm not saying that adults aren't going to have fun time with this game, but if you come into it thinking like I am right now, exactly like, hey man, this game is made for kids, you're gonna have a blast. Like, this game is pretty freaking fun. The more I've been playing it and the more I've been like playing around with it, like I'm actually pretty satisfied with the way it turned out. I went in there and I told my daughter, I was like, hey, download, like, come and look at this game real quick. She's 11. I told her, I was like, come and look at this game real quick, tell me what you think. And she's like, wow, that's cool, and so she like started downloading on her Xbox, and Junior, he likes it too. So yeah, I mean, like, this game is definitely made for a younger generation, and if you look at it like that, from that point of view, like, this game knocks it out of the park. I mean, in my little live thing that I was talking about, because it like clicked in my head right during that if I look at this from that point and then I started playing again right after I did that live, yeah, this game is definitely built for kids, and like sitting back and actually playing it for the way it's intended to be played and playing it for what it is. Like, this is a highly stylized, visually appealing. Like, these guys did this is their first game, and there's like 20 or 25 of them. Wow, I'm surprised, honestly, at how well this turned out. Like, I'm actually pretty satisfied with it. It's definitely, it's got 3 different difficulty levels that you can choose from uh, base, like how hard you want the combat and stuff to be, and it works pretty well. I started playing it, on normal, and it felt, kind of easy. So you bump it up to hard, and then it's a little bit harder. So I mean, like, definitely it's not enough to like really challenge like an older gamer, like a hardcore gamer and stuff. But the novelty of this game, it works. Like it definitely will. It definitely will entertain like a younger generation of gamers. I said earlier in my little first impressions that I didn't think it was a 60 like worth full price. I've completely changed my mind. The quality of this game holds up pretty well when compared to like a Nintendo first party game. So if you're a parent and you have young kids at home and you have like a Series S or an Xbox or something, this game is definitely good for them. It's not like super visceral violence. I mean, it's stylized and it's more like comic booky, So it's definitely fun, for that younger generation, and even me just playing after putting myself in the right headspace for it. Like, it's great. It works and it does what it's supposed to do for its intended audience. Do I think older gamers like myself can? I'm definitely enjoying it far more now than when I first started playing it. Now that I'm looking at it from the way that it should be looked at, like, it instantly changed and got incredibly better, because it's just good fun that doesn't make you think too much, and the world is stylized. Like, oh my gosh, it works perfect. It really does. I do recommend that this game is for younger generation, and it holds up extremely well. Like, the visuals for that intended audience, amazing. Like, this game looks far better than Breath of the Wild. It looks much better than Mario Odyssey. It definitely holds up. On the Xbox Series X, this game definitely holds a pretty decent visual experience start to finish. The performance at a solid 60 frames a second, it feels good. Like, it feels good. You can set it to 30 frames if you want to lock the frame rate at 30, but it performs so well at 60 frames, even with a bunch of enemies on screen and stuff. Yeah, it definitely works. Okay, so there's definitely things that, like, if you're an older adult, an older gamer, guys, this game, if you play it the way I'm playing it right now, with the train of thought that I have now towards this game, it's definitely amazing. It's fun. It's not super complicated. You can sit back and relax and enjoy it. I mean, yeah, I'm having a good time now that I'm thinking about it like that, and I'm playing it that way. Like, this game is pretty freaking good. If you're into anime and stuff like that, this game might be appealing to you as well. It definitely has its own style of world building and character design. The enemies are, I mean, they can, some of them, like, I thought this, like, lizard looking thing, and like, that kind of felt like that guy was kind of tough. He would jump on me and hit me like 3 times and take a pretty good chunk of my my health bar. But the way you can, like, dodge and stuff, like, it's all, like, slows down, all super slow-mo and stuff. Like, this game, honestly, now that I'm looking at it from this point of view, I can recommend this game. If you go into it from this mindset, the mindset I'm in right now, then yeah, you'll definitely have a good time, and you'll want to continue playing it. When I first started it, I was like, oh man, like, I was thinking that too, and I even got on live, and I was like, gosh, man, how am I gonna review this game? Because there's a lot of good there was a lot of good qualities to it, from the way I was first looking at it. There was a lot of good qualities, but like, yeah, it was hard for me to find a reason to want to continue to play this to play Biomutant. But now, like, it just works. Okay, if you're a parent and you want something good for your kids, like, this game is definite. Like, it'll definitely entertain them. It's definitely, the story's not so complicated that it's gonna lose them. It's perfect. It's perfect for your youngsters. They're gonna like it. Maybe teenagers, that are still like, yeah, this game is definitely, maybe even early adults at this point. Like when we went to pick up Pokemon Snap 2 for my boy, there was a 20-year-old dude there buying it. Yeah, this game is definitely gonna appeal to certain people, but going in there, if you're going in there expecting like an Ubisoft open world with a more complex story, this is not it. This is not a complex make you think type RPG. This is a pretty simple mechanics, pretty simple combat that can get more, like, as I've started like collecting stuff, it can get more it can get like a little more methodical and stuff, since I've noticed, like, putting together some combos and unlocking stuff. Like, I think it has just enough depth to where it's going to provide enough entertainment value for a younger generation of gamers. It might provide enough for like a hardcore gamer, but I don't really know if I could push it that far to recommend it to, like, hardcore, like, Dark Souls players. Like, yeah, I don't think I can do that, but I could definitely recommend this game for a younger generation of gamers. And anybody that's playing like a last gen console, you're probably going to get, like 30 frames a second or whatever. But my daughter's Xbox Series S is running this at 1080p at 60 frames a second. So yeah, definitely. If you got a Series S and you want to play something cool, or you got a Series X, and like this game. This game grew on me. It grew on me after I changed my train of thought. This game definitely grew on me. It did get better. Yeah, I'm actually more satisfied with it now than I was when I first started playing it, and that's weird. And that's the thing about me, is usually I can find value in most things, and after, because I could have just kept that same attitude that I had when I first started playing it and kept trying to play through it that way, and it would have been a bad experience. I would have probably given this game, a pretty low review. And like, I don't think that's fair to developers if I begrudgingly play through their game and then review it. If I'm going to begrudgingly play through the game just to get done, just so I can put out a review that's like, maybe I should just not play that game, because maybe that game's not for me. But yeah, I want developers to continue to push forward and to continue to create experiences that grow and get better as time goes on. Experiment 101. I don't know if this is their true vision. Maybe they wanted to make it better. Or maybe they wanted to do something different with it. But if this was their intended audience for this game, for the children and young adults, I think they hit it right out of the park. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I think they did a pretty good job. I mean, some of the stuff kind of does tend toward the younger spectrum, but I'm pretty sure a 20-year-old could play this game and be like, yeah, you know what? I mean, that I feel like that'd be like right on the cusp, though. Like, the older you get, the more you're going to have to the more you're going to have to put yourself in a younger mindset so that you can enjoy this game more thoroughly. Because yeah, the exploration and stuff, and I'm telling you, right after I changed my mindset, this game became a completely different experience that I now believe is well worth the price of admission. You know, I mean, I'm telling you, because a lot of you older gamers like myself are going to buy this game regardless of what anybody says. My only advice to you, honestly, at this point is put your expectation as it's a kid game, and don't take it too seriously. And you're gonna have an amazing time. You are going to enjoy playing this game. You're gonna enjoy looking at this beautiful world. It set the go into, because it lets you adjust your field of view. So set that to the highest, and then it also lets you turn off depth of field and and the sharpness. Turn the sharpness all the way down. Turn it all the way off. It looks so much better with that softer look. It looks amazing. Once you turn that sharpness all the way down, oh my gosh, this game on the Series X looks freaking beautiful. Has a day and night cycle. Has combat. You can have crazy weapons. Like I said earlier, I'm running around in a mech. Yeah, like I feel like, I mean, I will update, my feelings on this after this, but I'm confident right now. The way I'm feeling right now after playing this game for a little while, with the new set of mind and a better set of eyes. Yes, this game definitely does what it set out to do. Is this going to appeal to everybody? No, it's not. Is it going to appeal to the intended audience? Yeah, this game is pretty freaking fun. Older gamers like myself, yeah, just put yourself in that different mindset, and you'll have a good experience with this game. I would say, I'm going to have myself in the same mindset to play freaking Ratchet and Clank next month. This is perfect. I mean, it works good. It's not it's not broken. Like, the game performs well. It definitely has a story that, is interesting, but funny at the same time. Well, like, funny, not too serious. I mean, it works. It's coherent, and that's what I told you I would tell you in my reviews. The story is definitely coherent for the most part. I'm not having any problem following along and understanding it. The narrator dude is still there. He's probably not going to go away throughout the rest of this game, and that's fine now. Now I understand what this game is about and how it's going. I like it. I think it's good. I'm confident in this review that it's a good game. I'm confident that if you can put yourself in my mindset of looking at this game as a game intended for a younger generation and play it to have fun, you're going to have fun. You're going to have a good experience. It's going to make you want to stay in the world more, like I want to stay in it now. Like, I'm fully going to beat this game. I'm fully going to explore this world. I'm grateful that I was able to actually, talk about it out loud, in my first impressions, because that helped me figure out exactly what it was. And now I can honestly tell you that, hey, this game is good. All the other reviews that I've seen out there giving this like a 62 and stuff, like, this game is pretty good. Okay, I would say it's Ori and the Will-O-Wisps good. Honestly, like it is. It just is, because if you look at it from that point of view, from, like a Ratchet and Clank point of view, or a Nintendo exclusive point of view, like, there's value in this game, and these developers deserve to make that return on this investment that they did, because they have been working on this for a long time. And yeah, it honestly came out good. If you can look at it that way, from that point of view, like, this is a good game. I do recommend this. If you're an older gamer, And like I said, because you saw it, you liked it, you're gonna buy it. All you got to do is switch to that mindset, and this game's gonna be great. You're gonna enjoy it. You're not gonna feel bad. You're not gonna feel. You're gonna be more satisfied than you think you are. Maybe maybe you're just one of them snobby gamers that just everything's got to be perfect, and only a select few are gonna have a problem with this. Like snobby people are gonna be like, oh gosh, yeah, because like if you go into it the way I first looked at it, yeah, dude, it wasn't what I expected, not at all, not even a little bit. I was expecting a more gritty experience, and what I got was, and what I got expecting that was let down. Honestly, let down. I was let down with that. But once I figured out what this game is, yeah, it's totally amazing. I definitely recommend picking it up. I definitely recommend that you have your expectations in check and expect, a game that's geared more toward kids. I mean, it's not so kiddie that like 5-year-olds should play it. You get the gist. I've been beating this drum for 21 minutes now. This is a good game. I give it like an 85 out of 100. It definitely is going to. It's definitely a good experience, especially if you're younger. For the younger generation, I'm pretty sure that it'll be catchy enough to where them younger people are gonna like it. If you like the way I review games, if you want to see more of this, please like and subscribe. I definitely appreciate the support, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.